Okay, guys, welcome back to the presentation of the product with Pegasus Flight to Pegasus team. So, how are you feeling today? I hope everything is okay. And so grateful, grateful that we are still can connect to each other into this beautiful platform. So now I'm discussing about the so-called the phenomenal product of our anti-aging technology, right? So who is excited? Who is excited? All right. So no further ado, I will introduce myself. So I'm the consultant. All right. So our team is the one of the biggest team in Southeast Asia. So we always focus on how to help you guys about the how to develop this this very interesting product to help more people outside, right? So you know that our dear company, right, is previously set up in firstly in Singapore, right? So in the years ahead, so-called this technology helps a lot of people out there, right? So no wonder that our company from the first branch in Singapore now we are developing in a lot of countries in Southeast Asia, in Taiwan, China, Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, including now in the developing in the one of the biggest developing population in Southeast Asia, in Indonesia, and soon, very soon that we will opening this branch into to Vietnam. Wow, I think that is so grateful that we know this company is really have heart. No wonder that it keeps growing the international growth. And you see that not only we are developing in Asia and Southeast Asia, right? We also nowadays is currently is go ahead more further through the international platform and keep counting until Europe and one day maybe in America, right? So I think that this is so important for us now, and so grateful that you know this platform is already so close to our heart, right? And yet we have a lot of opportunity to share this, right? So why? What about how come this platform is so powerful, right? And so viral around amongst people around the world. So previously, maybe I will take you to the one of the reason that why this company developed such a powerful product, right? So-called the stem cell technology, right? So it begins with these 10 reasons that why people in the world can get this problem, right? This disease can cause the most deadly disease in the world, and it becomes the unresolved problems in the world. So how come people that can get the death penalty without doing any mistake, right? So the first thing is we call it the report from the World Health Organization saying that yes, it's true that this disease is getting higher and higher in the statistics in the world, right? Firstly, it came from the heart disease, right? We know that a lot of people suffering from heart disease because they are a bad lifestyle, right? They live in the bad situation. They get the unhealthy food every day, right? And they're busy, right? And along the way from the heart disease, they can get to the stroke, right? And then go ahead, right? From Alzheimer, and the most recently that increasing in this world, right? It came through the cancer already, right? It's from the lung, right? From the colon until the what we call it the most disease that people suffering, right? All cancers, including diabetes, right? So if you see this, almost a lot of people will suffer one of these in this list, right? In 10 list. So why people can suffer this, right? So this terminology actually is really make us realize that people is trying to solve this in the world, right? Including the government, right? In the organization, right? But yet they still have no cure for these things. right? So I will introduce you why stem cell, right? Why this technology can become so viral, right? And it is so-called the only solution out there, so they can help people, right? And it became from this explanation of the stem cell, right? So actually, if you understand about this, right, the most basic form of all living this world is this came from the stem cells, right? So really, if you can discover the technology how to get back to the 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 young cell, the most of your cells, right, they can become younger as when you're teenager, right? I think all your problems can be solved. It's so simple, right? But yet, I think it's not easy out there, right? So if you see from the very beginning form of human body, right, until it became duplicate to become the organic stem cells, right? All of our organ in our body, right, it related to the stem cells. So no other answer that you should come back to the mother of the cell to cure all the previous disease problem that I just shared to you guys, right? So yes, I understand that. Maybe some of you, maybe you understand that already. Get this information about stem cells from other source, right? From information from internet, right? Or maybe you also the one that also uh, get this so-called stem cells therapy on yourself, right? But bear with me, right? I will explain it why our stem cells product from our platform is more powerful, right? So if you see that a lot of people understand, right? I know that some of them they have this money, right? They're some of the high-end economy guys, right? They can go somewhere in the modern countries, right? So-called Switzerland, and they can get a placental injection to get the stem cell, right? But how many of us we can do this, right? Because it's so expensive. Not only that, right? It takes time. It takes a lot of time. And the secondly, right, they can do this stem cells, so-called stem cells transplantation, right? Understand that this transplantation yet also is somehow is expensive also, right? And who wants the transplantation into your body? How risky is that, right? Right? I don't think everyone should do this, right? And maybe some of them not keen to do this, right? Because it's quite sickening, right? It can hurt, right? Right. No. So next, the third one is usually I understand that some of you maybe understand in the hospital, right? When the people have the baby born, right? They have the cardboard storage, right? But the cord blood is somehow is only applicable for the newborn baby, right? So the opportunities is so few. I think it's so impossible for us to get our own cord blood, right? Really uniquely from you, right? Because somehow we just applicable for the newborn baby. Once again, right? For newborn baby. So it's hard for us to get this through our own self, right? So-called that we are adult, right? And the next is it's quite tragically maybe I think it's so-called these amateur methods that somehow still a lot of people do out there, right? They're using their own, yeah, right, injection placenta, and yet so sad that I heard that even the injection is not done by a professional doctor, right? Oh, so dangerous, right? Who wants the injection from outside, right? And net is not the doctor. I don't think everyone want to do this, right? They have their own risk. Somehow, if you understand, if they wrongly inject from the face, right, in the body, right, it can become a fatality, right? We can find this in so-called in the market, in the beauty salon, right? And understand that maybe they try to find the cheaper way, right? But it's so dangerous, right? And not professional at all, right? In the fifth way, the next is from the healthy lifestyle. Yes, I understand that. Okay, I think the most cheapest way that I don't care, man. I just do my own, I can arrange my healthy lifestyle. But yeah, right. How many of you have this time to really, really take care of your lifestyle, right? But I don't think everyone can do this. All of us is busy, right? And yet, as we age, right, our body, right, we cannot take this so-called the harder exercise requirement already, right? And yet out there, we know that to gain the healthy lifestyle, we really, really frequently have to improve our exercise frequently, right? Not everyone can do this. And yet maybe the result, it can be ineffective also, right? And the sixth one, the last is from using the what we call the adult stem cell storage. Yes, it's the same, right? It's so expensive. Okay, so this storage is not easy to find, right? And not everyone can reach this technology, right? So is there an easy and effective and affordable way? Um, no worries. Bear with me. Now I can tell you this secret for us. And so luckily that we have the technology when form this our dearest company, the Reway, right? This is the technology that I don't think, right, everyone out there can still know. So grateful today that we are in this platform. I will introduce you this product from this technology, right? So from the way that we do the stem cell, I understand that most of you, maybe you see that it's not easy to get the stem cell out there, right? And except it's expensive, and yet it's not easy to take care of this stem cell, right? Some of you know that stem cell is so soft, right? Not easy to take from outside. So that this technology that I will share about you, said to you that this technology will cover the answer how to gain the effective stem cells out there, right? The first is we're using the dry freezing technology, right? So the stem cell can be preserved and kept active along the 3 to 4 years, right? Wow. The secondly is we use the nitrogen filling technology, right? So the placenta, the stem cell still live outside when we use the non-coated brands. Yeah, that means it's so naturally, right? Prevents the oxidation so that the stem cell still kept safe, right? The third is we use the enteric coating technology. So I understand that maybe some of you, you know that you 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 use the stem cell out there, you buy it, but how many of you understand that the stem cell, even right, they cannot be effective if they cannot reach into the whole body internally or until all of your organ, right? So we use this coating technology so that our product of the stem cells, right, it can be dissolved into the small intestine to maximize the absorption, right? And the fourth is the emulsification technology. Wow, this incomplete technology already, right? This technology can even makes the molecules, right, absorbable into the bile cell cycle. And lastly, right, the not forget this also the important technology. We use the very lately developed BIOSOFTGEL, right? So really, we have all of this technology to increase the rate of absorption again, right? Because this is the bioactive nutrients, right? Yes, stem cells is bioactive. So you must treat it carefully. So I introduce you all of the technology as I already explained is that is encapsulated in our placenta, right? Specially processed in New Zealand. It's really the only exclusive health supplement. Yes, our Purtier, right? Purtier placenta. Wow, right? So really, it's been consumed by millions of people. Maybe you don't hear it, right? It's okay, right? But now you see all of this technology that I already shared that it is in your hand already now. Wow, wow. So outside of whatever I say just now, maybe it's still just stem cell, right? Maybe it's not enough. So we really combine with another unique, right, integrated formula for you, so you know you can really really more, we are going more understand, right? More benefited from this stem cell technology, right? Bear with me, I will explain you really fast about this source. Wow, because it's so important, right? We have really a lot of source that combine into this stem cell technology. Not only one, not only two, right? But almost, right? 10 of these source, right? Is really amazing source, right? Firstly, is lycopene. So lycopene contains this so-called the natural known super antioxidant that we know it can reduce the risk of a lot of, right, disease. Right, it's really we encapsulate, right, the stem cell with lycopene, and the secondly we use the borax oil. Wow, really, borax oil really can become the one of the very important source, right, to become the anti-inflammatory. All right, so really we can cure a lot of disease from the borax oil, right? And the next is so-called the one of the important, right? The famous aloe vera extract. Oh, so important to fight the oxidative stress. And yet, it also help you to improve the digestive system. You see, this source, right, already contains some of the disease, right, solution. And yet, next we have squalene. As squalene improve another level of your health, right? It can improve your blood circulation, and it can repair the damaged cells, right? Wow, and yet we can understand that this source is so important, right? Everyone understand, right? But it's really, we have the very high premium quality of avocado oil, which is in we have this so-called um, and avocado oil is also rich in beta-carotene and potassium. It can also understand, a lot of people understand that it really high in antioxidants and strong anti-inflammatory, right? Wow. And next, wow, this is so rare. So I need to explain you about the evening in primrose oil, right? Because what? Because it really help a lot of people out there, especially if they have the eczema and psoriasis condition. I know that a lot of people out there, they suffer of this disease, and yet they how to get this resource. I know they spends a lot of expensive money already, right? All right. So the next is dendrobium. Dendrobium really can fight the aging, and it's really good for your lung, right? Also your joint. So complete, right? And yet, still continue, right? We have the marine collagen peptides that really prove to improve the digestive and intestinal health. So the people that have suffering the colon problem, right? Very chronic disease in the colon, right? It can be helped. They can be helped. So they have the hope, right? To fight this disease, right? And next we have this apple polyphenol. Wow. Who don't understand that this apple polyphenol is so important. So-called this apple stem cell, we also has it's in capsule contains this polyphenol. Wow. So fucoidan extract. Now, I can tell you that how come our friends, our relatives can be helped from this chronic disease. Yes, our more and more premium source contain, right, and more resource, right? We have protect all of the chronic disease attacks to our body already, right? So-called we have the cancer protection already. Wow, right? And then we have this patent technology that we claim to, that can really only our company can own these technologies that maybe so-called the outside game is already over, right? Yes, it's nucleic bomb. Nucleic bomb can be proved to reduce the risk of cancer infection, right? And lastly, right, we have so-called, just now I say already, is a stem cell from our deers, dear placenta. Okay, so our placenta is really have the best compatibility with our body, the human body, right? So compared to the previous edition, yet again, we increase the concentration of the stem cell from the 50 to 1 until to 100 to 1, right? And it contains the richer, and and yet it's very nutritious. So a lot of this premium quality. I don't think everyone can get all of this source easily, right? If also can, maybe it's so expensive already. And yet, through our platform, we deliver this product to you from this Purtier placenta product for you. All right. So all of this encapsulation explanation I delivered today from this video, right? It's really is from our mission, right? I don't think everyone to want to become sick, right? I just understand that every day, right? All of us through this platform, we can be stronger, we can be better, right? We also can be healthier every day, right? To improve ourselves. Yes, I think a lot of people, right, can be cured, and yet they have the hope through our platform. Okay, so maybe some of you asking us that, I just hear from you, right? I don't think how can I ensure the safetiness of this product, right? Bear with me, right? Take it easy. All of the documentation safety, right? The certificate, right? That relate to the safety of the product, right? We have it, right? Mention it, right? From New Zealand certification, Australia, right? International, right? Until the Federation of Islamic Association, right? Already contain that our product is safe, right? From the Singapore as well, until the Singapore General Hospital Safety Test certification, we have all the certificate, right? So understand it that not only, right, it can cure you from this technology, right? And I can assure that this safetiness is also important for you. So last but not least, right? So how to consume this? So easy, right? So all of the technology already in your hand now. All of you must do now is, right, you just swallow the capsule, right? Right? It's so easy. Just open your mouth and take it, right? How easy is that, right? So this is the Purtier placenta, the what we call it, the con the doses that you need. So of course, in the package that we have this so-called these 7 bottles, right? So all of this bottle, right, is for you, right? From the very first month until the next month to the next month. You can see it's easy to consume, right? Remember, right? 6 months of the lifestyle therapy is really for you, right? Now, so why 6 months, right? Yes, for you body, right? For your body to really totally regain your health already, right? It takes time, right? It takes time. So just for you to really get this package, right? In the 6 months, 7 bottles, right? So maybe some of you don't believe, right? It's okay, right? But some of them, maybe they already take and they gain their health. Wow, congratulations to them, right? For example, this lady, right? Our friend Misa, right? Actually, he's already diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, right? Wow, I think her life also in danger already, right? But after she heard about this technology, right? Really, she knows that this is the answer for her health, right? So right from the very beginning, right? After it's gone to doctor few times, right? Now it's refusing the doctor's advice and decide to take this our product and take it in double dose daily, which is 6 capsules daily, right? And how no so magic that so amazing this improve is so great. All right, his cancer markers reported decreased a lot, right, in 10 weeks. Wow. So next, right, now she's become really a brand new person already. And she's younger and younger. Not even just the discover from her health. No, he's younger. Wow, I think a lot of people like Misa out there, really, they try to struggle out there, right? And yet they still don't have this solution, right? Maybe you see that if you saw this photo, our friend David, right, in the left one from your side, right? You see the picture seems so hopeless already, right? You see, this guy is already 20 years suffering from diabetes, right? And yet he's sentenced to every day, right? He must inject his body with insulin, right? I think he's so suffering already, nearly blind, right? And you see his face is already suffer from the pigmentation. And yet now, gratefully, he knows the Purtier placenta, right? Now he's recovered a lot, a lot. You see his face after using the placenta, right? Our Purtier really changed his life, right? Not yet, right? Until now, right? After he's not just recovered from it, from the disease, right? He become the new person, right? He become the new David Yu already. It's just a taxi driver actually, right? Now it's become a brand new David Yu. Wow, congratulations to all of them, right? They already not just right, not just they become healthier, but they change, right? Their life transformed already, right? So now is the chance, right? Now is the time for you to grab, right, this opportunity. Maybe you somehow along the way until now that you already try to find the solution for your health, right? I think the answer is just this product for you. So why wait, right? Why wait? Okay, the answer is now, and the decision is from you, right? So I think this is the end of this presentation. I hope this video will help you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.